Here's Unser-Politikblog. It is September the 13th of 2010. We are in front of the European Parliament. We are speaking with Mr. Janusz Wojciechowski, who is Vice Chairman in the Agrarian Committee of the European Parliament. Mr. Wojciechowski, what are the main tasks of your work in the Agrarian Committee?
I'm Vice Chairman of the Committee of Agriculture, as you told, and I'm representative of the European Conservatives and Reformists group. I'm a member of the European Parliament from Poland, from Party Law and Justice, opposition party in Poland. Agriculture is a very important sector of the economy of European Union, and this is a very important sector, not for farmers. The mistake is to treat the agriculture as one of sectors of economy, because the agriculture is very important for all people, all society, because it is the guarantee of our food supply security. The main challenge which is in front of European Parliament now is to save European agriculture, because now that there is fighting about the saving of European agriculture, saving in not equal competition with the rest of the world. We know that farmers in European Union are forced to fulfill a lot of high standards of the production. The same standards are not required from the producers who export their food products to the European Union market, and this is a big challenge to change, to have equal conditions for the competitions between European Union and between other third countries. The second very important question is to achieve minimum the same budget for the agriculture which was before it, not reduce the budget for the agriculture, because there is very strong pressure to reduce budget for the agriculture, and my party, and fortunately majority of parliamentarians, this is general agreement in the European Parliament expressed in the resolution which was adopted in July this year, that subsidies for this agriculture should be not reduced in the next financial perspective of the European Union budget. There is a special question for the new member states, because we have not equal competition inside the European Union. The new member states, farmers in new member states, they have less money than farmers in the old member state. This is difficult question, but it should be solved in the future, because then not equal competition inside Union, it is the reason of many troubles. Bureaucracy, and the next question is bureaucracy, which is the subject of many protests of farmers in European Union. Our talk is today. I am directly for after the meeting with the farmers who presented me the problems with bureaucracy, with labeling of ships, and which is new legislation of the European Union, and many big problems for the farmers. Bureaucracy is very complicated, and sometimes it is not difficult to explain for what is the reason. And simplification of the CAP is a big challenge, and in the Parliament we adopted a few weeks ago a resolution about that. We are waiting what European Commission will propose for the legislation to simplify CAP.
How many votes did you need for this resolution to be decided? Which majority did you need for this resolution?
We need, as usual, we need a majority of votes. It means that we need almost 400 votes to have majority for all decision which is made by the majority of decision which are adopted by the Parliament. My observation is this is my second term in the European Parliament, that understanding for the meaning of agriculture is going up in the European Parliament, and is better, more understanding than 5 years ago, I think. But the problem is in European Commission sometimes and European Council. Representatives of member states, they are sometimes against this proposal which are adopted by the Parliament. They are not adopted by the Council. The Council should be more in the Council should be more understanding for the agriculture, because it is our common interest, all people.
You have made co-initiated several declarations in the European Parliament which have had much support with regard to agriculture. And I think one was about GMOs, one was about the market power of supermarkets. What did these declarations bring so far?
Yeah, this is the 2009 was adopted the written declaration about the abuses of the supermarkets, abuses against the suppliers of products, farmers and companies of farmers who supply their products to the supermarkets. And it's my satisfaction that majority of parliamentarians decided 2 years ago to sign a written declaration, and we achieved majority of votes. Because there was 5 parliamentarians who are authors of this draft of written declaration, and it was the first step of combat of European Parliament for justified incomes of farmers. The last session in the European Parliament in Strasbourg, this idea was continued. We adopted Mr. Bové, who is vice chairman, like me, vice chairman Committee of Agriculture. His report was adopted, and in this report there are concrete proposal of the European Parliament what we should do for making better situation in the relations between farmers and supermarkets. One of them is stronger control how the prices are created in the supermarkets, because we observe situation that the prices of food are going up but incomes of farmers are going down, and not farmers are guilty that food prices are higher and higher. This is the problem of big supermarket nets, which have a monopolist position in the market, and they sometimes abuse their position.
What do you think? What is needed? Price restrictions on the prices, minimum prices for farmers in comparison to the supermarkets, or do we need deconcentration of supermarkets? What is the best way to solve the situation?
One of proposals by the Parliament is to get information for all people, for the consumers, what is which supermarkets are normal prices, in which the prices is created in the not proper way. And one of solution is, for example, to maximum period of payment for the farmers, because the problem is that supermarkets are kind of credited by they supermarkets takes the products and pay some months later, and Parliament propose that it should be the maximum period should be 30 days, 1 month, not later. I think it is one of solution which can be helpful for the situation of the farmers.
Many thanks.
Thank you very much.